No, who's
lo que
that?
está sintiendo, lo que está pensando. Obviamente yo no puedo comentar, pero lo único que sí sé de que este deporte es fuerte.
Un mensaje a Junior que
Nada, sabes, Junior, que le eche ganas, como entrena fuerte, como solamente nosotros boxeadores sabemos lo que estamos sintiendo, así que muchas ganas y para adelante.
Oscar, what do you think about Wilder Fury 2, man?
I think it's a great fight, man. What's up, brother? I think it's a great fight. I think I want to see Wilder, like, you know, because it's for the American boxing, for the heavyweight division. You have to go with our side of the pond,
Right?
You
Yeah.
know? But you can't count out Fury. I mean, I love his story. I love what he's doing. He's a great boxer inside the ring. I think this heavyweight fight is probably one of the most exciting heavyweight fights or matchups in recent years that we're going to be able to see. So I'm looking forward to that.
Skill-wise, do you lean one way or the other with these guys? Because obviously Wilder has the power, Fury kind of has the boxing ability, but they both are pretty good in those departments themselves as well.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
I think it's an even matchup.
Yeah.
I really do. Mm-hmm. You put aside the power. Mm-hmm. I think it's an even matchup. I think Fury has tons of skill. Mm-hmm. Wilder is like he's already, you know, he's already like at his peak, like perfect right there to fight anybody, to beat anybody. So I think this is a matter of who lands that first bomb, you know, is going to win. You know, that type of fight. So that's why it's an exciting matchup.
Of those three, rank those three for me. Those three top heavyweights. Like rank the top three heavyweights, and Oscar De La Hoya is mine right now, as the way it is right now, in order.
I would have to go with Fury because although I love Wilder, I think Fury kind of maybe outpointed him by 1 or 2 points. And then you got to go Wilder. And the third guy, I have no clue. I really don't. I'm sure there's a lot of great heavyweights and fighters who are coming up, but I have no clue. That's why I love this matchup, you know, because
I know.
did we? Yeah.
You wouldn't have Joshua as number 3? You don't think he's a clear-cut number 3?
Oh, Joshua, Jesus, Joshua. Oh my gosh, Joshua. Freaking love Joshua.
Right,
I mean, what he did. And then you got Ruiz. Right. My mind went blank. Yeah. I think Ruiz, if he loses those 30 pounds, he can be a force. You know, he can probably become world champion again, but he's got to lose that weight. You can't. And I know what it is. Shit, you win the world title, go out with your friends, you do this, you forget about boxing, you forget about what got you there, you know? You forget about, you feel unstoppable, you know? Oh, let me eat another burger here, you know, oh, you know, hey, I got all this endorsements, this, let me run less of a mile because I have something to do. You know, it happens, I've been there. But if Ruiz will take it serious and refocus, he can make us proud.
Terrence and Spence have been kind of going back and forth on Twitter. Seemed like Crawford called Spence. They seem to make the fight. Who knows if that's really going to happen? But looking at that fight, who's favored to win that fight in Oscar De La Hoya's eyes?
First of all, what Spence has to do is demand that fight. Demand it from him to tell his agent Al Heyman, or because he has no promoter, right? So he has to demand the fight. The reason why Wilder and Fury is happening is because Wilder demanded this fight. He wanted this fight. He demanded it. You know. So you have to demand the fight. And I think that if Spence and will demand this fight, it can happen. Crawford can happen because Bob Arum works with everybody. He loves working with everybody and making these fights happen. You know what I'm saying? So. Yeah, hopefully we can see that, because it would be a shame that we wouldn't see those fights. It really would be a shame, because then we don't know who the best welterweight is. You know what I'm saying?
Who do you think is the best?
I think the best right now, who is gonna be the very best, is Virgil Ortiz.
But right now, between Spence and Crawford,
I think Crawford is a beast. He's a beast. I don't know how Spence is now after his accident. Crawford is a beast. I love Crawford, the way he fights. I love the way he fights. So I think Crawford right now is the best guy.
how would you if you were to fight Crawford, like how would you approach like a game plan to beat him? Because he switches.
Fight him. Bring it on. Come on, baby. Bring it on. Well, you're asking me.
Yeah, like how would you game plan for a fight against Crawford?
Well, I mean, you jab the heck out of him.
Yeah.
You know, and then work your combinations behind it. You know, I mean, that's what I would do.
Yeah.
And walk him down. Not let him push you back.
Yeah.
I would do that personally. I mean, not many fighters can do that, but
you know, your opinion has a lot of weight. You were fighting.
yeah,
You knew what the hell you were doing in there.
You have to see fighters who are used to going forward, and they just don't know how to fight going backwards because they've never done it. So if you take them out of their comfort zone, then it becomes a psychological game here. You know, you kind of like. You know, you take away their power, so to speak. You know?
Yeah,
you know
like their secret weapon.
How do you combat the southpaw right hand, how fluid he is with
the
that
switching.
tap?
He's amazing. He's incredible. He is incredible. I mean, I think he's a special fighter, and you know, hopefully we'll see those big fights happen.
Thank you, Oscar.
Hey Fight fans, it's Michelle Joy Phelps. If you haven't already subscribed to our YouTube channel, make sure you go ahead and do so by clicking this icon right here, or else